At 2:30 p.m. this afternoon, these twin towers will be razed to rubble in the heart of Noida. In a controlled blast using the waterfall implosion method, these twin towers will be demolished after a Supreme Court order in August 2021.
100 meters of waterfall in just 9 seconds. That's what's going to happen on Sunday afternoon. But what about safety? And as we all know, it's better to be safe than sorry. So a lot of safety precautions have already been put in place. Now, if you look around next to the Supertech Twin Towers, you can see that geotextile fabric has been used to cover the buildings close by. Now, there are two societies close by. One is ATS Village and one is Emerald Court. There are 5,000 residents in both the societies and they have been asked to evacuate. So 5,000 residents will be asked to evacuate at 7 a.m. in the morning, and they will only come back in the evening after the demolition is over. So that's a clear instruction given to the ones who stay close to Supertech Twin Towers. Secondly, 1,000 vehicles around the area will also be removed from the area. 2-kilometer radius from the Twin Towers will be completely closed off.
With nearly 5,000 residents from nearby societies evacuated, the buildings in the vicinity are covered with geotextile fabric cover to avoid any damage due to the debris. And not just residents, but nearly 1,200 vehicles will be moved for the demolition.
Now we talk about the area around. Of course, the area will be closed off, but also the Greater Noida Expressway will also be closed from around 2 p.m. all the way to around 3 p.m. just as a safety measure. So Edifice Engineering, who's carrying out this demolition, has said that the entire planning is extremely precise to make sure that no untoward incident takes place. They are trying their best, of course, to make sure that there will be no harm or the vibrations will not affect the nearby areas. Now, if you look at the building itself very closely, it is covered with iron mesh. The building is covered with iron mesh and also blankets as well to make sure that the debris does not fly out. After the demolition is over, around 3,500 kilograms of debris will be around. But it will take around 3 months for the entire debris to be removed and put in a different spot.
Fire tenders and ambulances will be parked on the road behind to attend to any medical emergencies, and at least 50 hospital beds have been reserved for residents.
We have done in a very scientific and technical manner. For that, the whole CSIR team under Ministry of Science and Technology, we have deployed, we have picked up scientists from different fields. We have structural engineers, we have geotechnical engineers, we have geoscientists, we have disaster management people, we have blasting experts, we have explosive experts, we have vibration experts.
In a few hours from now, this mega structure will be razed to rubble, and the authorities assure all measures are in place for this demolition of the decade. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
So the stage is set for the demolition of the decade, the Supertech Twin Towers that you see before you in those visuals, set to be demolished today in a massive implosion. After a Supreme Court directive, the final checkup of explosives and all related materials and other arrangements were completed yesterday itself. Also, many precautionary notices have been set out so that everyone remains safe, even as fire tenders as well as ambulances will be stationed at important positions in order to ensure that any emergencies can be dealt with. And the final checkup of explosives and related arrangements for the demolition were completed yesterday. This was told to Republic by project officials at the site. And the spectacle demolition, if we can call it that, will take place at 2:30 p.m. today and bring an end to the decade-long battle between Supertech and the residents around the Twin Towers. Well, we'll be bringing you all the updates on this major Super Sunday story. Stay tuned to Republic TV.
नहीं, ये तो इंडिया में, हाँ, इंडिया में इतनी बड़ी बिल्डिंग का धमाका फर्स्ट टाइम है, और हम लोगों ने बाकी जगह पढ़ा है और देखा है कि ये धमाके कैसे होते हैं। विटनेस करने का मौका पहली बार मिलेगा। हमारे को तो एकेडमिक इंटरेस्ट है, इसीलिए हम देखना चाहते हैं।
So, well, reactions coming in for this demolition, the demolition of the decade, if we can call it that, also a spectacle demolition as people arrive from far and wide to witness it, something that's never been seen in perhaps in India before. And Noida's tallest building, if not India's tallest residential building, to come down today in a massive implosion that will take just 9 seconds. However, the settling of the debris, and in 9 seconds, that huge building, those two twin towers, the Noida Supertech twin towers, are to be reduced to rubble.